the common tern. Its graceful floating flight style and deeply forked tail have earned it the nickname the sea swallow, and you can see why. But what a graceful shape. Those sweeping aerodynamic lines just make these birds impossible to ever look ugly. Everything they do is a beautiful, graceful motion. The tern is a global migrator across North America, Europe and Asia. In this video, we'll take a look at rivers, lakes, coastal and even the Arctic versions of these beautiful birds. But let's start at RSPB Otmoor near Oxford. The tern is a plunge diving hunter. They hover over the water, intently watching for prey before they dive. When a fish is spotted, they fold the wings back to make a perfect delta shape and a flying spear. Another successful mission. Let's take a look at that in a little bit more detail. As the wings are folded back, look how the tail feathers are perfectly guiding the alignment of the bird as it's incoming, before finally everything is folded back into a tight dart-like line to pierce the water at the perfect moment. Parents parade their prize before heading back to the noisy chicks, eagerly awaiting their next meal. Tern chicks are semi-precocial. That means they can walk shortly after hatching. Terns have an exceptional lifespan. Some individuals have been recorded to reach 28 years. And they're monogamous. Many pairings have been documented to last for over 14 years. That said, the fish handover in this case was far from gentle, a good tussle as the fish passed from adult to juvenile. Then it's back on the wing, more hovering and more searching for prey to keep those chicks fed. On the Thames at South Stoke, terns scan the river up and down, occasionally coming close to drink on the wing, while in flight they skim the surface. At close quarters, you get a very good look at that distinctive bill in bright red orange with a black tip. At RSPB College Lake in Hertfordshire, we see some of the other additions to their diet, including crustaceans, mollusks, and even flying insects like this dragonfly, caught in flight. On the coast at Rhode Island in the US, the beautiful blue water and fantastic light make the perfect setting for watching terns. I was able to do slow-mo of their beautiful hovering technique and plunging from about 20 meters up. Another tern speciality is their fish flight courtship. They do synchronized aerial displays, climaxing in the male presenting the fish to the female. It's called nuptial feeding. As they fly, it's hard to fathom that in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, common terns were nearly wiped out by being hunted for their feathers and sometimes entire bodies, which were used to decorate women's hats. In 1886, one New York businesswoman allegedly bagged 40,000 seabirds to meet demand. But after the Migratory Bird Treaty Act of 1918, populations rebounded. at North Uist in the Outer Hebrides of Scotland. I was lucky to see the stunningly beautiful Arctic tern. They have a shorter, solid blood red bill with no black tip and very long tail streamers. The Arctic tern's annual migration can cover distances of up to 44,000 miles. A round-trip journey from their breeding grounds in the Arctic to feeding grounds in Antarctica is the longest migration of any bird, and it's so vast that the bird experiences more daylight than any other species on Earth. Terns don't flap their wings constantly. They take advantage of the wind currents to glide for long distances and are even believed to be able to rest and sleep while soaring in the air. I sat on a remote slipway in North Uist and spent a couple of hours just watching terns feeding in the bay. It doesn't matter what they do, it's impossible to take a picture that isn't pleasing to the eye. An artist's dream and the absolute pinnacle of the flowing lines and beautiful art of a bird. When the great creator made the tern, they were having a really good day.